What if I told you that Meg Griffin isn't hated because she's annoying? She's hated because the Griffin family actually needs someone to hate. It sounds ridiculous at first, but after looking at years of Family Guy episodes, this fan theory starts making an uncomfortable amount of sense. Today, we're breaking down one of the darkest Family Guy theories ever created. Let's begin. Who is Meg? Meg Griffin is the oldest child of the Griffin family. Throughout the series, she's constantly ignored, insulted, embarrassed, and blamed for things that aren't even her fault. Peter mocks her. Lois rarely defends her. Chris joins in. Even Brian and Stewie make jokes at her expense. At first, it seems like it's all just comedy. But what if it's actually much deeper than that? The theory according to this fan theory, Meg isn't the problem. She's the family's emotional scapegoat. A scapegoat is someone who gets blamed for everyone's problems, allowing everyone else to avoid dealing with their own issues. The Griffin family is completely dysfunctional. Peter is reckless. Lois has made questionable decisions. Brian is hypocritical. Chris struggles with confidence. Stewie has his own bizarre behavior. Instead of facing their flaws, they all direct their frustration toward one person. Meg. The evidence. Think about how often Meg is insulted for absolutely no reason. Sometimes she walks into a room, and someone immediately tells her to be quiet. She hasn't even spoken yet. Whenever something goes wrong, someone somehow finds a way to blame Meg. Even when she's trying to help the family, she's often rejected. What's strange is that everyone seems to agree on treating her this way. It's almost like it's become an unwritten rule inside the Griffin household. One episode gives this theory even more weight. Meg finally stands up to her family. She points out that everyone constantly attacks her because they need someone to absorb all their negativity. Without her, the family would start turning against each other. Instead of laughing, the family actually listens. For a brief moment, everyone realizes she's right. It's one of the rare times Family Guy drops the jokes and becomes surprisingly serious. Why doesn't Meg leave? If Meg understands what's happening, why doesn't she just walk away? Fans believe it's because Meg genuinely loves her family despite everything. She hopes they'll eventually accept her. That hope keeps her coming back, even after years of emotional abuse. It's heartbreaking when you think about it. Is this theory actually true? Of course, this has never been officially confirmed by the show's creators. Family Guy is still a comedy first. Many jokes exist simply because they're funny. But what's fascinating is that this theory fits so many episodes surprisingly well. It explains why the family dynamic almost never changes. It explains why everyone treats Meg the same way. And it explains why, whenever Meg briefly gains confidence, things quickly return to normal. So, is Meg really the Griffin family's emotional scapegoat? Or is it simply one of the longest-running jokes in television history? Maybe it's both. Sometimes the funniest shows hide the darkest ideas. And this might be one of the best examples. If you enjoyed this Family Guy theory, let me know which theory I should cover next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.